Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is November 21st, 2024, and Lionel Messi, the GOAT himself, is set to return to Barcelona. Also, Robert Lewandowski has spoken about the Ballon d'Or robbery where he was not handed a Ballon d'Or because it was cancelled. And finally, Lille's president has closed the door at a possible departure of Jonathan David in the winter transfer market. We have a lot to discuss. So let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before I begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. All of this helps this channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure you hit the goal kits, kickback, or fanatics. And if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure you hit the bet us. All links are down below in the description. Now beginning this video with the great news that Lionel Andres Messi, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, not just the greatest Barcelona player in its history, but the greatest player in the history of football, has confirmed that he will be attending the 125th anniversary celebration. As you know, Barcelona will turn 125 years on November 29th. They are planning a celebration to mark this huge milestone, and they have invited many of the Barcelona legends, including Lionel Messi. But there was a little bit of fear and doubt that he might not attend since his relationship with Joan Laporta has been completely strained since he left the club. But it appears that Lionel Messi has set those disagreements aside and has decided to attend the celebration because, after all, Messi has always said that Barcelona is his home and that Barcelona holds a very special place in his heart. So I'm not surprised at all that he is coming back despite, again, the bad relationship between him and Joan Laporta. And I have to say, not only am I excited to see Messi back for the celebration, but I'm going to be excited to see many of the Barcelona legends attend this celebration because, after all, 125 years is pretty impressive. Now, more news because, ladies and gentlemen, Oscar Mingueza has talked about his relationship with Xavi Hernandez, and this is what the former Barcelona defender had to say. When Xavi arrived, we didn't fit in well. He didn't like me or whatever. He told me I would play 10 games. I don't think I had the best mentality in the world either. I was going to train just to train, play just to play. That's why I left Barca, to try to regain the motivation to play, to enjoy, and improve my football. So Oscar Mingueza talking about his relationship with Xavi, where it seems that the player wasn't too happy about how Xavi treated him, but nonetheless, despite that, admitting that he did not have the right mentality and he wasn't at the right level to be in Barcelona, and that is why he decided to leave. And of course, as I've told you before, when Xavi did speak to Oscar Mingueza, Mingueza actually apologized to Xavi, said, hey, I'm sorry that I'm not at the level that I'm supposed to be. I will leave. I will not cause any problems. And as such, he ended up leaving the Celta Vigo, which just goes to show that Oscar Mingueza is a true culé at heart, an academy product, who, when he saw that he could not perform at his club of his dreams, decided to sacrifice his dream for the benefit of FC Barcelona and decided to leave the club in order to make place for someone better. Now, Oscar Mingueza has been doing really well since he left Barcelona. He has become one of the best performing right backs in La Liga. In fact, this has earned him a call-up to Spanish national team for the first time since 2021. And so far this season, he has scored 2 goals and provided 5 assists. Not bad at all for a right back, and for a right back who's playing, at a team as Celta Vigo. So, pretty good performance by Oscar Mingueza, and really good attitude by a true culé and a La Masia product. Now, more news because Robert Lewandowski, ladies and gentlemen, has talked about the Ballon d'Or in 2020, which, as you might recall, he was the favorite to win it. But because of the COVID pandemic, the Ballon d'Or ceremony was canceled for that year, and Lewandowski missed out on his Ballon d'Or. And this is what the Polish striker had to say. At the time, I didn't understand why. All the leagues were being played. the Champions League was being played. And for me, it was like, why? I know that football works sometimes like politics, because if you have football, you have business. And if you have a business, you have politics. So Lewandowski still doesn't understand why he wasn't given the Ballon d'Or, or why the Ballon d'Or was canceled, because like he said, the leagues were played, Champions League was played, so what was the problem? Not to be fair, the Ligue 1 was actually not played, it was eventually canceled, but nonetheless, his point absolutely stands. Robert Lewandowski absolutely deserved to win the Ballon d'Or that year. It was one of his best seasons in his entire career. And just look at these numbers. Lewandowski in the 2019-2020 season played 47 matches total, in which he scored 55 goals and provided 10 assists. And out of those goals and assists, 15 of them, 15 goals, came in the Champions League, and 6 assists as well. And of course, he won that treble under Hansi Flick. And he was the top scorer in all competitions, in the Champions League, in the Bundesliga, and in the German Cup. An incredible season by the Polish striker. He is the second player to win a treble while being the top scorer in all competitions. So only 2 players have been able to achieve that. So an incredible season for Lewandowski. He 100% deserved that Ballon d'Or. And like he said, there was no reason to cancel it. Again, if all the leagues were played, the Champions League was played, there was no reason to cancel it. If the fear was, the spread of the virus, they should have just done a remote through Zoom, whatever. But 100% deserved it, and I strongly believe that France football should still give him the Ballon d'Or for the 2020 year. Anyways, we'll end today's video with the news that Lille's president has closed the door at the possibility of Jonathan David leaving in the winter transfer market. Now, this is what Lille president had to say. We are not going to sell him in January, and we have not received any offer for him. Jonathan's situation is super simple. We are very happy to have you with us. Last off-season, he had 1 year left on his contract. We could qualify for the Champions League. When you have a guy who scores 20 to 25 goals a season, we had no obligation to sell him. He is a player who scores between 20 and 25 goals and qualifies for the Champions League. Plus, Jonathan loves Lille, which is his club. Our position was very clear from the beginning. We think of the athlete. Obviously, he already has an offer that is in his hands. The ball is in his court. So Lille's president making it clear, hey, even though Jonathan David's contract expires at the end of the season, they're not looking to sell him in the winter transfer market, even though that would be their last chance to make money off him. And the reason why is because Jonathan David is incredibly important for them. Like the president said, he scores 25 goals per season. So of course, even if they risk losing him for free, they're not looking to sell him, because if they sell him, they would be missing out on a very important player. And also talking about how the reason they didn't sell him last summer when he didn't renew was for the same exact reason, because he scores so many goals. And finally saying that the ball is in Jonathan David's court as far as renewing. But as we know, Jonathan David is not looking to renew. He's looking to leave Lille at the end of the season. And he's even said that it's his dream to play at Barcelona. And as such, Barcelona are now analyzing the situation to see whether Jonathan David would be a good fit, because yes, he is a really good striker. He has scored, I think he has 13 goals and 2 assists so far this season. He has scored 26 goals in 2 seasons in a row, so really good profile, very young, very promising. He'll be a free agent, but nonetheless, Barcelona are still analyzing the situation, because it's one thing to be a good striker, it's another thing to be Barcelona's striker. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I did upload already a video, so make sure to check it out. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, peace, Barca.